Today I'm going to talk about how to prevent cancer. Now, this is the $1,000,000 question that the whole world is asking. And of course, being in this space, I am asked this question on a daily basis. There is no one exact answer. But what I am going to say is, obviously comes from what I have experienced with multiple cancer patients, working with hospitals and doctors and working with our own patients. And this is what I have really believed to be true. It is said that 90 to 95% of all cancer cases is lifestyle related, and there is 5 to 10 cases that is actually genetic. Now, even when it is, there is some kind of relation to genes, and say you have a predisposition or a risk of getting a certain type of cancer, that does not mean that you're going to get the cancer. And it is important to realize that if you live the balanced, healthy lifestyle that is appropriate for your system, you will not get the cancer. Now, in terms of lifestyle related factors, everyone says, oh, eat healthy, don't be stressed out, be positive, so on and so forth. So we know all of that. But I get patients who turn around and ask me that, I have been healthy my entire life. I have eaten well and done all the right things. And how did I still get this? And every single time we go in there and we try to really understand what's been going on for the last 10 years or even from their childhood, invariably there will always be something that has happened, a traumatic experience or something that has caused extreme amounts of stress for that person at some point in their lives, which has really suppressed their immune systems. So when I'm asked this question that, okay, how do we prevent cancer? I'm not going to say that there's some magic pill that you can take. It's all about your nutritional intake, your physical structure, your mind, and your emotional well-being. Nothing else matters. And as long as you have a balance within these elements, you are achieving something called homeostasis, which is the body being in appropriate balance to function to optimal health. And when there is a major imbalance, for a long period of time, it suppresses the immune system. And when your immunity is suppressed, that is when you are susceptible to any kind of illness. And if your body is, the right environment for breeding something like cancer, then cancer cells will grow in the system. So it is important to look for a balance. So it's not about eating healthy and being completely vegan and gluten-free. And it's not about exercising 3 hours a day, or it's not about meditating, the whole day, every day. It's about a balance. It's all about a balance. We go into this whole world of, now there's this new thing of acidity and alkalinity, and we need to follow the alkaline diet. But acid foods are not bad for you. Your digestive system and your entire system requires a balance of acidic and alkalinity to actually perform optimally. So it's all about a balance. You do that with your lifestyle too. I have vices. Coffee is a very acidic substance. However, you have to balance it out. If you are, someone who eats a lot of sugar or drinks a lot of coffee, what other foods or beverages are you drinking that is actually alkalizing your system? I found out for myself that I'm not going to be giving up coffee, but I can obviously restrict the amount I'm having every day and also balance it out with other types of food. So example, if I were having coffee 2 times a day and I don't drink it with milk nor with any sugar, I drink excessive amounts of water because it's a diuretic, which makes you go to the loo and makes you actually urinate much more, so it dehydrates you. So you drink a lot of water, and water obviously is very alkaline, so it stabilizes the system. I drink a lot of green tea as well. I'm not the biggest fan of green tea, believe it or not, but I get myself to drink that as well. Again, green tea is a diuretic, so you still drink a lot of water. If you're having a lot of meat, it's important to obviously obviously complement that with very alkalized foods such as green leafy vegetables. If you're feeling like your body's in a little bit of an acidic zone and it's tilted more to the acidic scale, then green juices and I'm talking about vegetable green juices. It's nothing beats that. So what prevents cancer is this: it's about keeping a balanced system, eating what is good for your system, and managing and maintaining a healthy weight. You need to exercise 30 minutes minimum for most days of the week, but do what's good for your body and maintain that healthy weight, maintain the healthy fat level in the system. Again, don't get too caught up on what's on the weighing scale, but more involved in what is the fat percentage in your body. If you're extremely stressed out, I say this all the time, we cannot remove stress from our environment, but we can definitely change our reaction towards it. Meditation has changed my life. I have to say that I've not been very religious with it as I would like to be, but it really does make a difference to how you react to stressful situations. And managing your emotions, being in a happy environment, happy space, breathing the kind of oxygen that you breathe, very important. We don't realize, but even the air that we breathe is full of toxins, and so how is that affecting our bodies and our immune system is something that we need to think about. I mean, even though this sounds so simple and boring, it really is the answer. Eating, good food that is functional and healthy for your system, having a day off or a cheat day for, indulging in certain foods is fine. If it makes you happy once in a while, definitely go for it. And exercise is very important. We live very sedentary lifestyles today. So no matter what, make it a part of your daily routine, whether that's as soon as you wake up or in the evenings or whenever that is. Just make it a part of your life. And once that happens, you will never be able to function without some type of movement. So everything becomes a habit, and just focus on that. Stop fearing any type of illness. There's so much fear that has come about with cancer today. Stop fearing that. Just believe in your body, believe in your immune system, feed yourself well, be healthy emotionally and mentally as well. Forget about cancer, but no other illness, be it minor or major, can touch you.